I'm still looking for a potential long. I do quite like euro dollar. So yesterday I was saying I'm a little bit neutral on the dollar, but after the PMI news yesterday, we do also have dollar news today. We've got jolts. So if we do have jolts that comes out sort of lower than expected, lower than forecast, it'll be another sign that we've got cooling US data. So that will just be another layer on top to to look for shorts on the dollar. So for me, I quite like this sort of play here. Yeah, something along these lines with an extended take profit, potentially here. So TP1, TP2. Just looking to see previous highs. So yeah, I think a long on euro dollar is probably the move. I know the Edge Finder also agrees. I forgot we can't click. So euro dollar is either the most bearish or one of the most bearish on the reading at the moment. So we can see basically everything's in favor. COT's not swinging either way too much. You can see it's pretty flat here. However, the long positions on euro outweigh long position on the dollar, and short positions on the dollar outweigh short positions on the euro. So overall, COT is in favor of euro dollar long. Seasonality is bullish, but not by much. Retail is mainly short. Inflation, interest rates, GDP, retail sales, employment change, unemployment rate, all in favor of the euro. USD CAD. Yeah, we can move on to USD CAD in a moment. So I may look to take euro dollar actually, maybe after this stream, if we can get a bullish 4-hour close. So if we can get the current 4-hour candle to close in a bullish candle, then yeah, I may look to enter this trade. Because we are seeing some dollar bearishness come into the market now. You know, yesterday's bearish candle was quite strong, but we do have this level of support here for the dollar. So can we break out? Can we not break out? However, depending on your way of trading, you know, we do have this sort of, I think it's a descending triangle. And normally with a descending triangle, we get a breakout to the flat side. So we should, you know, obviously, again, this is just based on technicals. We could see a further move to the downside here. But again, this will quite rely on the jolts news. USD CAD, let's move on to that one. So I like USD CAD to the downside, really. I'm not sure who was here yesterday, but I did take a short on USD CAD that worked out quite well. The problem is I don't like where the price is currently. So even though I'm looking for a short, we came up too high for me. And the reason is because I like to see lower lows, lower highs. I like to see a very clear trend. And although I'm bearish on the dollar, this sort of move we saw this morning was very aggressive. It was basically nonstop. And the turning point wasn't really at any level. So, you know, it's not like if we draw a resistance line here, it doesn't really align with anything, which is a bit of a red flag to me. So this was sort of a no-go entry. If we did have a previous high here, or we had some sort of structure to work off, then it would have been a great entry, but it just wasn't clear enough for me. If we look on the daily time frame, it's very sort of sideways ranging. And in one of the bank reports, I think it was the Credit Agricole bank report that came out on, it was either Friday or Monday, I can't remember which one. They forecasted just sideways movement for USD CAD until the Bank of Canada cuts rates. So it's not something I would be heavily looking at, but it's something, you know, short side in my opinion, but I wouldn't be looking to trade it aggressively or force anything.
Market analysis, free trading courses, Edge Finder data, and special offers. What do these things all have in common? They're all available for you right now inside of our free Discord. You can click the link down in the description below to join the free Discord today and get access to all of this and more. Stay up to date with all the latest trading information and A1 content. And if you want to upgrade to our Gold VIP Discord that features every single trade that Trader Nick and our other professional analysts take, you can find the links for that in the description as well. So don't wait, go check out the free Discord today.
USD CAD, I think USD CAD was on here as bearish, but maybe I missed that. I don't know. I can't see it here anymore. So yeah, not for me at the minute. XAG, gold, US30, NASDAQ. Yeah, we can take a look. So let me go over oil, because I was talking about oil yesterday, and then we'll move on to sort of the gold and some of the indices. So I was saying I'm bullish on oil, which I still am. However, we had a really aggressive move sort of today and yesterday, really. So I'm a little bit hesitant to go in for buys right now. I feel like we'd be sort of catching a falling knife. So if we look on the daily, pretty strong bearish momentum. And I would like to get in once we reach this support level. We're kind of in no man's land, in my opinion, right now. I think we are currently seeing a little bit of a healthy pullback. And then I wouldn't see any reason we couldn't come lower, especially with Jolt. So I'm expecting some negative results with Jolts just because of previous US data. It's cooling, it's not doing too hot. So it wouldn't surprise me if this one wasn't great either. So yeah, I could see us coming a little bit lower on oil, and then potentially heading back up to account for the OPEC news. So does anyone want me to clarify that? I'm not sure if you guys know about OPEC or what they said. Oil. Yeah, oil's not on the edge finder. So we can sort of, not pay too much attention to oil at the moment, more just if we get down to our support level down here. So we can move on to gold. I'm actually in a buy position on gold right now. That's not doing too hot. So yesterday, again, I said I wasn't too interested in gold, but this level was holding up quite well. We saw a 4-hour bullish engulfing candle, or 4-hour bullish candle, sorry, not engulfing. And after this, I was quite happy to go in, really. And the daily time frame was a really nice, strong, bullish candle. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's just jump in. Technically, it looked okay. I was just looking for a potentially lower move, which we might be getting now, actually, typically. But yeah, I am bullish on gold. Again, it's mainly down to a weaker dollar, and gold is still being used as a risk asset. I mean, gold is a risk asset, of course, but at the moment, there's a lot of inflow into gold due to geopolitical problems. We've also got the elections coming up. You're absolutely excellent explaining the markets today. Is there any chance we can obtain a copy of this recording? Thanks. Hey, Richard, I really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. I think all the streams that are hosted on this channel by A1 and Trader Nick, I think they are all uploaded automatically after the stream finishes. So I wouldn't worry about catching them or missing them, sorry. NAS 100. So we can take a look at some of the indices right now. So I don't know if any of you were here yesterday, but a personal rule of mine is I don't go short on indices. I only go long. And it's just because trend is your friend, and the overall trend, or I should say typically, the overall trend of these markets is bullish. So that's, in my book, that's having an edge in your favor automatically if you are only going with the flow of the market. Now, of course, that's not always the rule. You get black swan events. So, for example, COVID and certain other things like the GFC, which is the Great Financial Crash or Global Financial Crash. There are certain black swan events that I will go short, but as a general rule, I would avoid it. So on the edge finder, we have no positioning for the indices, but on the COT sentiment, we do have NAS and US30 as the most shorted assets at the moment. So let me just make sure I've got this column right. Yeah, so net change, it seems like they're adding on some short positions. Net position is, okay. So yeah, I think overall we could see further downside movements, but of course, me being me, I'm just looking for long plays. So I'm quite happy for these to go short, or sorry, to go lower, and then I can start looking to go long on the lows. So I'd like to see price come down to the supports down here at around 37.7, 37.2 are sort of my entry points here. So again, this is sort of similar to what I was saying, is we don't have much of a structure here for this low. Otherwise, I may have considered going long here. But we do have some lows back. When was this? Sort of January, sort of start of the year, but it's not really been relevant for a long time. So I'm not going to place a trade just based on some lows at the start of the year. Please, are we going long or short on gold? Neither. So I don't know. I get these questions quite a lot. So I'm sure Nick does as well about, are we going short here? Do we sell this? Do we sell that? It's not a case of me saying, yes, we sell or yes, we buy. It's more a case of I can show you the data and show you what I think, and then you can make up your mind on if you want to buy or sell. Can you share a news forecast? I can, yeah, for sure. Just give me 1 second. USD short, I was looking at USD CHF shorts around the 0.9 level. Yeah, I can have a look at USD CHF. I'm fairly sure that's one of the most bearish assets on the Edge Finder as well. So I'll go to that in a moment. So for news, we've got JOLTS, which is job openings in just under quarter of an hour, so 15 minutes. Forecast is 8.34. Prior was 8.488. So forecast is lower than the previous. So we'll see. And that doesn't surprise me because, like I was saying, we've got cooler US news. The economy is sort of not doing too hot, really. So, I mean, there's only so much I can say until it's really released. But yeah, I wouldn't go out and specifically place short positions on the dollar just for the news release. I would more obviously just wait. There's no point gambling news, in my opinion. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is negative for the dollar.
So we just had job openings, and it seems like the number went a bit lower. So the question is, will the market continue going down? It seems like so, but it was not really an aggressive economic news. We can see here, we are actually on our support area on DXY. I hope everyone is doing great, by the way. So on the comment section, just let me know which pairs do you want me to check. Then I will go straight to that and I will start to check those pairs. But at the moment, I will try to go on DXY, Euro USD, gold, and Nasdaq and see what's really happening on the market. I hope everyone is, I hope we are on the same page. So what's really happening on DXY, we can easily see that the structure is quite straightforward. The market previously, it was going higher, and which means we were actually on a very nice uptrend. But after that, we see that the market actually broke out, and this is a very nice breakout. But what we see here is the market is still consolidating around this level. And remember, we have enough economic news this week. So yesterday we had a manufacturing PMI, which it was a little bit negative. So we saw this sell here. But will this market actually, this economic news break this support area and maybe continue to go to the lower side? It's up to the market. Remember, this Friday we have NFP. So whatever that we have as as jobless job openings, I don't think that it's actually an aggressive economic news that won't make the market to panic. Another one is going to be jobless claims tomorrow. So, but the most important one is going to be NFP. Right? So, but what we see on DXY, it's a dollar index. It shows the strength of the dollar. At the moment, we can see that the market seems like it's still going to respect our support area. And if it pushes up, it will show that the market or the dollar is still quite stronger. I hope that makes sense. So that's actually the most important thing at the moment. And remember, next week, we're going to have FOMC and also CPI, right? So that is going to be way too important. So now on Euro USD, we can easily see that, yes, the market was on a downtrend structure. We are no longer on that downtrend structure. We see a nice breakout here. But what we see here is the market is just consolidating. You can easily see that job openings is not really aggressive economic news. We don't really have any crazy move there. Do you see that? So, and yeah, I don't expect any crazy move. But with the structure, I'm expecting to see maybe the market touching the support area before we can even think about buying. Or maybe the market will end up breaking out here. If it breaks, that will be very nice. I hope that we can have a nice breakout before we jump on that buy again. I hope that makes sense. I see USD CHF, GBP USD, gold, CAD JPY, and USD JPY. We saw JPY, guys, is getting stronger and stronger. We'll have to check that, right? So now we are actually on gold. What's really happening on gold? We see that the market is currently on our support area. And the overall structure here is, it's actually a downtrend structure. We see that we're coming from this uptrend. We had a proper breakout. And from here, we see that the market is doing what? The market is actually showing us this nice consolidation structure. So what should we do? We just have to wait for the market to be around this resistant area so that we can actually sell. Or maybe the market will be trying to actually breaking out of this support area. And if that happens, it will be good because we are already on a downtrend. So we expect the market to go even lower. We expect to sell as we are already on this nice downtrend structure. It was a very nice breakout, but where we are, the market is just consolidating. But at the end of the day, I'm expecting to see the market going down, right? So on the next one is going to be US30. On US30 here, guys, I will be going on your currency pairs or the ones that you said I should check for you. I will go on that. But now I just want to go through these ones, then I will jump straight to those pairs that you want me to check. So on US30, we have an interesting structure, guys. So we had a proper bullish structure until we had this breakout. After that breakout, we started to have some stuff. You see, we had an aggressive sell. Now the market tried to reverse. We can say maybe the market was trying to give us a proper resistance there. But from there, the market started to go crazy. But what can we do? I don't think maybe we should entertain this. What I see here is, as long as we broke out of that support area, we expect the market to go even lower. Unless if maybe the market can give us a proper structure that we can use and say, okay, maybe the market is about to go up. But at the moment, this to me still looks like a very nice downtrend structure. Yes, we have enough economic news, and with that, it means we have to be extra careful. So on Nasdaq, quite similar structures. We see that yes, the market is still actually on a very nice uptrend, even though we had this aggressive reversal. So do you see that? Someone maybe can say, Kenzo, do you see something like that? Yes, I see that. But if we check from back there, we had a nice support. I think with this aggressive bullish move, a nice reversal was, obviously we needed that, you see. But where we are now, it doesn't really make sense for us just to jump in the market. It doesn't really make sense. So it means we just need to relax and see what's really happening. I don't think maybe we are forced to jump in the market, but I think maybe by Friday with NFP, I think maybe we'll have a bigger picture on what will happen, because the aim here is to see if maybe the market will end up, so not the market. The aim is to see if maybe are they going to cut the rate or not. If they can cut the rates, that will be good for us. That will be very, very good for us. So I see Euro USD, I did gold, CAD JPY, and USD JPY. Let me start with, let's start with JPY. CAD JPY, what's really happening on CAD? Guys, I'm not really sure what's really happening with JPY. Japanese yen, it seems to be quite stronger. It seems like it's way too stronger. So, and it's very interesting because it might reverse aggressively. This reversal or that sell, it's aggressive. So that showed the strength of a yen. So, but the overall structure, we can easily see that we are coming from a very nice uptrend structure. You can see that. So I'm expecting to see a continuation. Yes, we saw a reversal. It happens every time. But with that, I think we can have a proper, very nice bullish move. I think here we can have a very nice reversal. Don't just jump on that. Do your homework or do your own analysis and see if maybe it makes sense. But to me, I think this can be a very nice reversal, especially when the market is playing around our support area. I think a nice reversal can work in our favor. I think a nice reversal can work in our favor. So let's check USD JPY. So on USD JPY, we also have quite similar structure. The market, it's actually still on that nice uptrend structure, but it seems to be reversing. We had the news which were actually in favor of the dollar, but sorry, not in favor. They were a little bit weaker, but I don't really see any reason for the market to keep crashing. Yes, the market might continue like that, but maybe the market will give us something like that. But at the moment, what we can do is, as we are on an uptrend, I'm expecting to see a very nice bullish move, especially when we had that aggressive reversal. And we actually needed that because the market was aggressively going even higher. You can see the market was going like that. It was like quite high and we were far from our support area. Now the market is here. So I'm expecting to see the market to continue going up with that trend, right? So I think that can be a very, very, very nice one. Euro GBP. I think this was actually on a very nice support. The last time I checked, I don't know if maybe it did have a nice reversal or not. So because this just plays around this support area, let's remove that. Let's go on a bigger time frame so that you can see what's really happening. Daily time frame. Let's see. I want you to see something. If you check here, we have this nice structure on a daily time frame. We have this area of a support. You can see that this is where the market finds its support, and this is actually, we can't say the market is trending, it's just ranging around the same level. So we expect maybe to see a nice bullish move. But if you trade euro or GBP, just know that I think it's next week, right? We're gonna have interest rates. If not this week, we're gonna have interest rates from Europe. GBP, I don't know if it's next week or something. You can check your economic calendar, and it seems like they're gonna cut the rates. If they cut the rates, I mean euro, if they cut the rates, that will be bad for their currency, and maybe we might start to see the market going down. But it will depend if maybe Britain also wants to cut the rates. So if they want to cut the rates, the market might just play around the same place, because it will mean that there's no any pair that is going to be weaker or stronger according to those rate cuts. Mostly they will just follow each other. But what I see here is we can have a very nice bullish move. So, but it seems like the market is just playing around the same level. I hope you see that.
Did you know we do a live trading show Monday through Friday with guests from all over the world? To get notified when we go live, click the bell button next to the subscribe button, or check in at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We have helpful, free content in the description below and on our website, a1trading.com. Thanks for watching today's video, and we'll see you tomorrow.